Welcome to my channel. I am Anita. This is the 8th practice that I'm sharing with you, my own personal journey of healing from a herniated L4 disc and mild spinal stenosis. In this video, I'm going to share with you a few exercises that I found super helpful using the TRX. It's hanging right there behind me. And in order to gain more strength in the buttocks and the hamstring area, I found that really challenging to regain some strength in that area and not causing too much pain within the sciatic nerve. So I hope that you find this helpful. Let me know in the comments. Give me a thumbs up if you did, and feel free to subscribe if you wish. Let's get started. All right, the first exercise that I'm going to show you is hanging on this pull-up bar, which I found very helpful. But initially when I started, it's very important to keep the feet grounded and really use the legs as you engage your core, and then let your hips drop. Okay, it always felt good to do this, but I had to be very, very mindful as I was doing it and not holding it for too long. But like I've said in all of the other videos, just gradually work up the tolerance for it. So now I can hold much longer, and I can even, lift my legs off the floor and be fine with that. So there is a little bit of a progression to everything that you will be doing as you rehabilitate. So then I take the TRX and I go into a high lunge position, or as in yoga we call a crescent lunge, with the knee over the ankle. And what I've really enjoyed is to keep the arms over the head and to feel that extension of the spine, and also feeling like the rib cage is moving out of the hips and creating some space in the disc. And I'll stay here, moving the arms up and moving the arms down. And you can inhale on your way up and exhale on your way down if you want to. And then I add on some little rotations, and if I rotate to my right here, I'll feel the stretch into the left side where I have the herniated disc, and then I lift up and I go over to the other side and I go up, and I'll exhale here to the right, inhale to the center, and exhale to the left, inhale to the center. Right, and to come out of it, I'll bend the arms, push, using the arm strength to come out of it. And if I were to do it on my left side, where my herniated disc is, I'll do the same, but just be, a little bit more mindful of my left leg and my left buttocks being weaker than my right side. Okay, and then the same thing here, opening to the side, and just gently feeling that rotation happening from the bottom of your ribs. And just notice your range of motion as you're doing it. It feels very supportive when you have the TRX to support the arms, and I really like it. And bend the elbows and then push away to come out of it. Okay? Then I'll turn to face the TRX. Find a position where my arms are extended. So I'm leaning back, almost like I'm going into a backward bend. Make sure that your feet are secure. I usually use a yoga mat. And then bending the legs going into a deep squat. And I like this because it also feels like it creates some space between the vertebrae. And then I push the floor away from me, drawing up, sending the pelvis forward and squeezing the buttocks. So I inhale down and just go down as far as you feel it's okay for your knees, and then press away and come up. So you come up into a little arc of your spine like you would in a backward bend in a yoga class, and push away. Okay, so you could do 10 to 15 to 20 repetitions of these. And of course, if you wanted to move your feet a little bit further back and go into it with a little bit more of an erect spine, you could also do that. And you'll notice that it's a different feeling. But make sure that you keep your arms extended so that your arms and the TRX supports you as you come up. So this way you're engaging the glute muscles and the hamstring muscles, but it's not too much work for them. Okay, and then what I do is a single-legged squat, which is really challenging for me, although it has gotten so much better. Lowering down and pressing up. So only go down as far as you can maintain the extension of your spine and feel like your leg is doing the work, not your arms. And push away. And when you come up, really squeeze the glute and the hamstring. Lower down and press up. And you'll notice as you start to gain more strength that you'll be able to lower yourself further. So if I were to do this on my right leg, it just feels so different. So much better on that side. But we're getting there on the left side. So the last exercise, you're going to open up your legs wide. So you lean to the side, you flex the left foot, send your hips back, and then push yourself up, and then go over to the other side. So it's a bit like a side-to-side single leg squat. But also here, as you move to the side, you'll feel the stretch into your inner thigh. So you can inhale as you go down and exhale as you come up. And really engage the glute and the hamstring. Just take your time. And all of these exercises that I'm showing you, you can do 10 to 15 to 20 repetitions, depending on what you feel is appropriate for you. And for the hanging one that I did in the beginning, you can maybe hold for like 5 breaths or so and just go by what you feel is good for you. All right, I hope that you enjoyed that. Just play around with the TRX if you have one, but if you don't have one, you could also use a long yoga strap attached to something that doesn't move. So that's it. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment box below if you found it helpful, and incorporate them together with the other strength exercises that I've shared with you in this series. Take good care.